you doing, brother? Hey, Shandy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I saw you checking out some videos earlier. Can you guys hear me all right? Yes, I did. I did build the wall, and it's about as tall as I am, but I'm not ready to show it yet. Actually, it's a little taller than I am. I'm really freaking hurting right now. I've been pushing myself all day, and now that I'm stopping and cooling down, it's starting to set in. But I've been moving stuff in this room all day long. I know XL knows the struggle. Fireworks cases are heavy, aren't they, XL? They get heavy. They sure as hell do, that's for sure. Yeah, I do, man. I do. It's been good, though. As you can see, I got a new monitor put up in the pyro cave. And I've got a new security system so I can check my cameras around the house, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like my Mountain Dew now. Matter of fact, I'll be right back. I need to go get it. Oh, crap. All right, I'm back. I'll tell you something else I learned, XL. Fireworks are just so freaking heavy. Again, it's like, oh my god. But I got all my shells in here just about, so that's cool. I'm going to do a full pyro room tour here pretty soon when I get everything straightened up the way I want it. Should be pretty cool. Got the Mountain Dew. Well, I've got the monitor set up. I've got the security cameras. I've got 2 of them wired up. And I have 6 more to wire up. Nobody's going to steal my shit. If they do, they're going to be seen. I'm actually going to hide the DVR in a fake firework box, I do believe. Yeah, sorry about that, lighting Phil. I've been working with trying different shit, and it's new and it's confusing apparently. Sorry. Yes, it's 100% hardwire. I'm not going to use the cloud feature on it at all. I'm wise to that shit. The ones outside look pretty cool because they've got the night vision, and if you look at them, you can see the infrared, or I can see the infrared. I don't know if other people can or not, but you can see that the cameras are there, which is cool. I'm going to have to figure out a better place to put my cameras. Hey, Skimp B, what's happening, brother? I think you're a dude, I'm not sure. I lose track. If I call you a dude and you're not, I'm sorry. I just some names you can't tell. I'm really freaking sore, brother. Really sore. I've been working my ass off all day. trying to get myself in better shape, you know. Yeah, check out my Bud Light sign. Hillbilly Fireworks with my stained ceiling. You know, I've painted over that like a dozen times and it still comes through. Behind there is my new DVR security system. You can see the open circuitry. I haven't put it together yet. I want to make sure everything's working correctly before I seal it up. Kind of like a make your own kind of deal. Trying to find a place to put the camera. No shit. Sorry. Your home. You're too good for your home. Well, horse shit. I guess that'll work. Ah, oil prime. Okay. Well, I know that the other stuff wasn't covering it. I put like several coats on it. I'm like, okay, screw it. I'll put a poster on it. Hey, what's up, Matt and Chris? How you guys doing? Are you new to my stream? Normally we just talk about fireworks, pretty much whatever else comes to mind. Hey, everybody's welcome. Hey, Hamilton Family Vlogs. How you guys doing? Dude, I did go out and fire the cannon the other day. I did, and it was pretty cool. I got the flint mechanism and everything working to where it would spark to light it. Not yet, man. I wasn't really feeling that great, so I didn't demo it. Not on camera, anyway. But the bank site works and everything functions and everything. You got to get the right water-gas mixture ratio for the right boom. I got a lot of misfires where it caught fire and everything. That's not glue, that's bank site. That's what goes in the cannon. Wherever it's at here. See, it's called bang site, and it's just really, really finely ground carbide. You put the carbide in the cannon, and that mixes with water, and it creates a settling gas. Once this settling gas builds up, you hit the sparker, and boom, shakalaka. You got a reusable salute. Yeah, I think that that tube right there is from the 1960s, so that's some vintage stuff right there. That cannon itself, I think, is from the mid to late 1950s, the one that I have. And that bang sight there was made, I think, in 64. I hate to use vintage stuff, but, you know, you use what you can find, right? Just chilling here at home. It's been a rainy day here all day, so that's the same thing I've been doing. Except working in this room. Moving fireworks around. Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, it must be the good one though, because it's the one that most of the carbide companies put on their labels. So it must be a pretty special cannon. I like it. It's special to me. Cool. Single firecracker mortar kind of deal. Those are neat. Something to play with. Too bad you're not closer, man. I need to really find a home for some firecrackers. Oh my God. I'm tired of seeing them. You know, XL, a case of firecrackers is a lot of friggin' firecrackers, my friend. For one person, anyway. I've gave them away. I've handed them out to friends, and I still got them everywhere I look. It's like, my God. And they're good firecrackers. You know, the bad boy firecrackers with the waterproof fuse and all that. I mean, they're not junk. It's just, God, you know, too many of them. Which is a good problem they usually have when it comes to pyro, but not in this case. What the hell happened to my vape pen, damn it? I've just worked too hard today. I'm all out of sorts. Yeah, these are the cameras that I've been putting up. Been installing those two. Hope the cops don't think I'm some kind of a drug lord or something making a fortress. But you know, I like to keep my shit. But I did see that they look for calces that's covered in cameras, and then it makes them suspicious of them and shit. I'm like, that'd be my luck. I'd be in here all high and fucking break my door down. Yeah. Houston, we may have a problem. Interesting. Yeah, you can see the little red eyes, so that's fine. If I can see them, the damn thieves can see them. I gotta protect my yard now, man. People are coming for it. They ain't gonna get Mr. Wigglebottom. I'm gonna put a charge underneath that fucking gnome if I have to. No, I had somebody go through and steal all my yard stuff out of my yard, all the solar lights and all that kind of thing. And I'd spent some money and bought the good copper and glass solar lights, the expensive ones, and they just come by and took them. So now I put up cameras and all that stuff. That's cool, man. Good way to turn that stuff over and get rid of it. Because, my God, space does become important. I'm learning that the hard way. This security system come as a kit. I had to install my own hard drive and everything else to it, but other than that, it's been a really nice kit, especially for affordability. I mean, I got the DVR, 6 cameras, all the wiring, all the shit to install it, everything, just minus a hard drive. And I installed my own, 1 terabyte drive, and boom, it's up and running. The whole system cost me like $65, plus whatever I paid for the hard drive, but it's still pretty cheap. Yeah, it's a good problem to have, trust me. But after you've moved fireworks all day, it's like, God damn, what am I doing? I mean, I love this stuff, but I need to hire some people to start moving it for me. I do believe. Yeah, screw Phantom right in the goat ass, and I don't care who don't like it either. I got my first hater today on one of my videos. They said that I was full of shit, like Cody and Yellow Groove. I'm like, okay, thank you. I checked their account and it was just a brand new account. I guess somebody had something to say and they wasn't man enough to say it on their real account. I don't know. Some flex tape and it's a deal. Man, I don't have no flex tape. That shit's expensive. Besides, I don't trust that fast talking bastard anyway. Willie Mays can kiss my ass. Whoever that is, I don't know. I don't know. They just left a comment that I was full of shit like Cody and Yellow Group. And I'm like, okay. I didn't appreciate that, but I don't even know who. I looked at the account and they had nothing posted. It's just somebody that made the account to make the comment, I do believe. Hey, LA, how you doing? Nope, I sound country. I sound hick as hell. That's why I call myself Hillbilly Pyro, because I knew other people would call me a hillbilly as soon as they heard me talk. Hey, that's cool. I don't let much bug me, man. Old Northwest was sitting here when we had somebody trying to troll us. It didn't end well for him. He ended up joining our side by the end of it. We had somebody come in the room that was absolutely insane, and it just totally short circuited that troll. He shut down instantly. Excuse me. It was a thing of beauty. I rewatched it actually. I was like, that was great. This guy's trolling, and me and Northwest are the only two guys in my room, and we're just bored using the guy for entertainment more than anything. And then this dude come in and told us that the Wizard of Oz sunk up with a code in the Bible, and we're like, holy shit! Even the troll had to stop and say, "What the hell would you say?" It was just funny, man. You'd had to have been there, but it was good. Yeah, it was pretty late. I don't think it was anybody meaning any real harm. It was just some kid trolling. That's what I'm trying to do, man. I got a 3/4 done to making it presentable. Fuck the feds. They could suck my fat chode. But anyway, I'm trying to make it presentable. Yeah, then he joined our side. That was the funny part. Hey, West PA Pyro, how you doing, brother? Did you make your mind up on who you was going to order from, West PA? Oh, okay, never mind. I got you mixed up with somebody else, I do believe. Beaver Cam, how you doing? Shit. Hell of a name you got there, bro. No, I can't play the guitar. I tried to learn, but I never could get my fingers to work. I can play half of the one from Metallica, and that's about it. So you do a SBA? You know, I'm actually from a town called Beaver, and our car wash I always laughed at because it was called the Beaver Bath. Yeah, man, it's all right. I believe in people speaking whatever they want to speak as long as it don't get too crazy. Yeah, I think they're cute as hell, but they're mean. I had to wait on one to get done pulling his tree out in front of me and get in the water because every time I walked closer, he was showing his teeth and making a hissing noise like a cat. And I'm like, no, this son of a bitch was huge. And it was like below zero, and I'm watching him slip in and out of the water like it ain't shit. I'm like, huh, look at these little fat bastards. Water was crystal clear. It was in the middle of winter. I wish I'd had a camera with me. It was cool. Shit, really? I couldn't hurt them, man. They're kind of an animal I like. I mean, if I needed to pelt for money or shit, you do what you got to do, but it wouldn't be something I'd want to mess with because I think I don't know, I just like the animal. And believe me, I have no problem with hunting or anything else, but I believe in eating whatever I kill. Shit. I didn't think you lived out where you could find a beaver, Georgia. I thought you were kind of in a housing development kind of area, man, like a neighborhood. No doubt. Keep in mind, we do have females in the room. Hey, Night Shame, how you doing? North Georgia. Oh shit! Like where they film the Squidbillies and stuff. Yeah, I could see that. I'm glad they didn't use West Virginia for that show. I really did. Oh hell! If they had used West Virginia, we got enough bad stereotype. It's time for somebody else. Besides, I think land here in West Virginia in the future is going to be quite valuable, especially once people start fleeing the East Coast. Excuse me. Yeah, I believe I do. I believe I do. Oh shoot! What 5 room was it from that you hang out? Was it Jam, the music channel and stuff? You hang out in there and talk a lot. I believe that's where I met you. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just trying to quit smoking, and this vape pen chokes me every time I hit it. So that's why. Yeah, Night Shame, man, I'll worry about you. You shouldn't play them in long ass game streams like that. You sound like death by the time you get done with them, man. Ah, okay, I got you. Yeah, but you know what, Georgia Pyro, them deer that I seen down south look like about the size of German shepherds. They were small. The deer we have are a lot bigger here. Yeah, I know. You hit one of these like you do a cigarette, and you're gonna choke your ass off, like I just demonstrated. Yeah, I can tell, man, by the way you talk. When you start talking real slow and stuff, I'm like, it's time to take a nap, brother. It's not that important. But I used to game like that when I was younger, so I understand. I just can't do it like that anymore. I lived in Alabama for a while and I hated it down there. I'm sorry, I just did. It's the South is not for me, my friend. West Virginia is about as far south as I want to go. I can't take the heat no more, man. Well, unless you know what you're doing, you shouldn't shoot a bow. You shouldn't shoot a deer with a bow because that's a way to cripple the hell out of a deer if you don't know what you're doing. Hey, Dennis, love lady, how you doing? Denise, love lady. All right, sorry. I killed a deer one time with a rock. Shit, you know what? I killed it with a rock. I was one of the first deer I shot. And I was all excited. Shot it. I thought I shot it, and I was running it down to shoot it again, and the son of a bitch slipped and fell, broke its leg. I clubbed it upside the head with a rock and killed it right there. And never had a bullet hole in it. Go. Yeah, I try not to do that. Well, I did pull its head back and cut its throat, so yeah. If you want to call that manly, sure. But if a person's going to use something for substance and eat it and everything like that, then it's fine. That's the rule of thumb. You kill what you eat, or eat what you kill. Hey, Dick Marks. How you doing? That's a hell of a name, by the way. I don't hunt anymore because it's just got to the point to where all you have to do is open your door and step out on the porch, pick which one you want, and shoot it. And that's no fun. I mean, if you need the meat, sure, but I got tired of the meat a long time ago. Well, that's good because possums piss me off. I had one getting into my trash, getting into my trash, getting into my trash. One night I got home, and I live in the middle of nowhere, so it was okay for what I did. But I saw my trash can moving and stuff like that, and I just went and got the AK and I unloaded 30 rounds into that son of a bitch until it stopped moving. I hauled the whole damn can off to the dump, possums and all. I got tired of cleaning my trash out of the yard. I was like, you fuckers are going to die. So I took them out. On 147, eh? Damn. Yeah, I'd say there ain't no wildlife near your house, Georgia, the way you're always lighting shit. My God, I'm surprised there's people there. I wonder how badly you piss off them people that live in that neighborhood. I really do. Someday you're going to get returned fire, I do believe. Hey, I did do a cool cowboy thing one time. I took my horse and we were on the river, and I was riding this old dirt road and running along the river there. About that time, I see the horse starts acting crazy and rears up in the friggin' air, and there's a copperhead right in the middle of the road there, and the horse is standing on its hind legs, like a Lone Ranger on TV, screaming and shit. And as soon as the horse went up on its hind legs, I drawed my pistol and I shot that snake right in the head as the horse was going up in the air. That shit was awesome. I couldn't make that shot again in a million years, but it looked badass. Yeah, it was cool, man. I mean, like I said, I couldn't do it again in a million years. Shit. Damn. Wow. I never did go pheasant hunting. I stopped squirrel hunting when I started feeling sorry for him. No doubt. I do believe you're right. Oh, shit. I might not make it. Sorry about that, guys. Damn. That does have a kick to it. I hunt goldfish. Oh, yeah. I got the right tool for that. Boom! Oh, shit. Thinking about damming off a part of a creek and making my own swimming hole this year. Yeah, we'll see. I'm trying not to smoke hard. That's the thing. This stop smoking aid is what's choking me, not the cigarettes. You found all kinds of goodies, huh? What'd you find? You want to start sharing some of this information, man? Nah, I know how it is. Damn, you do seem to get the good shit, but and I could get the good stuff too, but I'm just not going to pay that money for it. I just don't have the connection that you do, bro. Not at all. Damn, man. Well, man, I'm gonna excuse me. I would love to place an order and get some things that I'm missing here with you, XL, if it was at all possible. But right now, I'm saving up for a trip to Cincinnati here in May. No, I'm going to go to Kings Island for coaster stock. Every year they open the park up to just a certain amount of clubs, roller coaster enthusiasts, and we get free stuff all day, like snacks, drinks, food, lunch, dinner. We get to have dinner with the CEO of the company and talk to them and find out all the new stuff, this and that. Kind of like a press release kind of thing. And they keep the park open late for us and let us ride the rides exclusively. And it's just awesome. It's a really nice VIP treatment. Stop by Lynch. Good Lord, man. I do not want to go into Cincinnati. I try to avoid that at all costs. The park that I'm going to is like on the outer, like 28 miles south of Cincinnati, I believe. Cool. I went with Wayne's World Fireworks this year. But I'm still going to place a couple more orders. Night lights. That sounds familiar. Do they have a retail store? Because I stopped by one on like I went the other way coming out of Ohio to come back home, and it takes you through Kentucky. Because I wanted to hit a fireworks store, and I ended up missing a friggin' exit. I drove like an extra hour to go to that store, and I just missed it. I'm like, son of a bitch. Nice. Little China. Oh, cool. There's only a couple of things I need now. The only thing I need right now is some boom cans, and I need some fountains. Yeah, fountains I can, pretty much buy around here, but I'd rather buy them in a case. Cool. No, but I did get a lot of the 5-inch dragon shells, the golden willows. They're pretty awesome. That's what I want. Snow cone, man. Yo. Well, see, when I do my show and stuff, I do it on a mountainside, right? So all of my spectators and family and everything like that's at the bottom of the hill. Well, about 15, 20 feet up from where the crowd is, I like to have a nice line of fountains quick matched. So I can set off that entire line, and then behind it, I usually have another line of bigger 500-gram fountains. And as you climb the mountain, the severity of the fireworks goes up in power. You know what I mean? Oh, those are sweet. I haven't had those yet, but I've seen a lot of videos. I think I've seen just about everything on YouTube, so it doesn't really surprise me much. It doesn't. But I have to get me some more Mountain Dew here. West PA Pyro, I'm going to have to get me another one of those little confetti guns. I blew my other one up. I don't know if you saw the video, but I tried reloading the cylinders with the upgraded load, and it worked, but it also blew the gun all to pieces. Someone had to get me another little confetti gun. Those are pretty fun, man. I like those. Alrighty then. Cool. Now the other one, the blazing guns or whatever it's called, the ones where you can load like the little, I don't know, almost like a signal kind of load in them and they blow up. They're pretty cool, but good Lord, it's got a failure rate of about 50%. Now the confetti gun, it works really well. Hey, Pyro Dude, what's happening, bro? How you doing? No, sir, I do not know anything about C4. C4 is something we don't talk about here because we like to stay out of prison. Pyro Nation, what's happening, Mr. Pyro? How you doing? Just chilling with your nephew watching Cops? As long as you don't see your front door, you're good. What was that Family Guy where he's watching Cops and they're coming in there and taking him down and he's still watching the TV? Yeah, I've been trying to redo my power room and put up a security system and move stuff around to do. I got a lot of stuff moved around. I'm going to do a video of the full power stash here pretty soon when I can do the whole room. Going to have to get some more jawbreaker shells, man. There were some really good shells. I've got one box left. Do they? Cool. Well, I've got last year's version, man, and they were all loaded 60 grams, so I like that. At least you're getting what you pay for. Hey, Randy Matthews, how you doing, man? Huh. Probably walking around with firecrackers in your pocket, man. Not bad, man. Just taking a break. I got a lot of stuff accomplished today. I moved all of last year's fireworks to one section, and I moved this year's fireworks to another section. Like I said, I'm trying to clean up the room so I can do a reveal. The tube on the screen is a tube full of bank light. It's ground up, shit. What is that crap? Carbide. It's ground up carbide. And you put it in a cannon. You add a little bit of water to the cannon. It mixes with the water. It creates a settling gas, and then you hit a spark, and it go boom. So it's pretty much just cannon powder, more or less. This is the same kind of things that miners used to use back in the old days to light their lamps. They put carbide in it, and it gives off a flammable gas. Oh yeah, carbide was used, a long time ago, and now you got to get it in a fine powder to work in the carbide cannons. But it's pretty much like a reusable salute. They're pretty loud. I've got one from the 1950s, a cast iron one that still works. I'm pretty proud of it. Oh, good Lord, that is crazy. 666 gallons of gasoline is insane, man. Or what? Yeah. Just think about how long it'd run your car. Yep, I know. That's who I bought my pyro from this year, bro. It was Wayne's World. Yep. Same thing in a cutting torch, more or less. And it's a rock, more or less, that you just add water to, and you can get the flammable gas off of it. But you have to keep the rock in the dark, because if it gets in the sunlight, it won't work. Just sitting there talking about various flammable things. Cosmic, how you doing? Yes, we like to blow things up. Makes every pyro giggle when there's a big boom. I don't know why, but it just does. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Wayne's World stuff on the secondary market, so to speak. I tell you what, it's insane. This time last year, if anybody remembers, I made this really sad violin music video because my boomer stash was only like 6 firecrackers. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but this year I've got an entire friggin' filing cabinet full of shit. It's awesome. I actually had this giant freezer bag full of just my shooters, my boomers that I was carrying around the other day. I couldn't think of nothing to do with them. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with this shit? I'm like, damn it, that's all I brought. Sad pandas. What do you mean? What's up? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I was trying to weasel my way in there, but I wasn't getting anywhere. Oh yeah, it was sad. Oh, I got you. Yeah, but what a difference a year makes, man. Can you believe that? Oh, I want to believe that, Excel. I do. I love fireworks, and I love selling fireworks. I like to give people something cool, but I also like to try to give them a little bit of safety lesson too when they're at it, because there's so many people that don't know shit about what they're doing. See, I got this entire cabinet and up there full of various boomers. Do I smell kind of smoky? Well, only if I've been standing next to a campfire, but other than that, no. Yeah, it's good, man. I like to sit around and talk pyro. We usually have a really good bunch of people in here. Yeah, I had it like that for years, my friend. Just fountains, and just now I'm starting to appreciate fountains again. I hated them for years because that's all I could get. Well, it's not all I could get. I just had to drive out of state, and it was a lot more hassle to get my shit. But people like me is why it's legal because it never stopped us. We just kept going out of state and buying it. Yeah, I started buying stuff at Phantom. I didn't know any better. It was just along the way home on the way from before we go on vacation every year. So I'm like, naturally I fell into their clutches of their stupid coupons and all that other bullshit. Pyro Nation, how's your new cakes and stuff doing, man? I was going to check those out, but I haven't got a chance yet. They're in real life. I've checked out the videos and stuff. Cool. I can't remember. There's one of them I like a lot more. I can't remember which one was my favorite, but they seem to be pretty good cakes. Cool. Was production really slow this year? Because I've been reading a lot of stuff talking about how the production was really slow because of the weather in China or something. Hey, what's up, Ray Ray? How you doing, brother? He said something about it wouldn't quit raining over there and it couldn't make their fireworks or some shit. Oh, cool. It seems like they've got a story every year. I think they just make that shit up. Yeah, I think that might be the one I was looking for. It was a Noel. That's pretty sweet. I still got a lot of them wicked pyros from last year, though. They're 9 shot, and damn, them things have some huge burst on them, man. I'm really happy with those cakes for sure. The Wicked Pyro Pro Series, I don't know why they're reasonably priced like they are because their bursts are gigantic. Damn. Hell yeah, man. Not even the height of the season yet. Shit. Yeah, only when I've been out lighting fireworks. Seems like there's a story every year when it comes to that. There's always a production problem. I think they just use that as a cover in case there is. Yeah, I like the raccoon brand, man, from what I've seen. I've got some raccoon brand stuff this year, but nothing big looking Noab. Oh, crap. Hey, man, y'all look over my mess and I'll show you the wall I've got stacked so far. But it's kind of crappy in here. I'm not done. I installed that monitor there in between all the fireworks. And below it is my security system that I put up and wired the cameras into. I've got two of the cameras connected. We got the Wild Dragon 5-inch shells. Those are some really nice willows on those. Then we got the flamingo bomb shells. Yes, and I need more ZRs too. I need many more ZRs. I like those. Oh, we got Pyro Nation jawbreakers. We got one box of those bad boys left. And then we've got, well, first the flamingo bomb banner is cool. I think that's pretty sweet. And then we got this wall here. It's pretty good. These are multicolored. They have like red, green, gold. They're pretty sweet. It's crazy the amount of boxes and names that I've seen the same shell under this year. They put it in the same box but gave it a different name like a dozen times that I know of so far. And I haven't got my new stash moved in here yet. Got a few things. XL told me that you got caught red-handed. The 20-shot one sucked. I don't know. I'm stuck with it now, so oh well. I know this one's a good one. Brainiac is pretty sweet. And I got my UFO up there. I've only got one of those left, so I'm not going to use it. Just, various odds and ends. But I'm still working in here to straighten it out. Bud Light. Hillbilly Pyro. I love them too, man. That's cool as hell. It's crazy the amount of boom that you get out of something that small. I'd love to get a case of those. Yeah, they're the same shell that I just showed you over here. This 5-inch golden willow. The raccoon brand's the same shit. Just different, different name on the box. But they're really good. They fill the sky, man. Some of them almost touch the ground. So far, it might just be me, but the green one is like super powerful. Yeah. I've got Mean Monkey, Foul Brand, and Fathead fireworks. Sometimes I've gotten duds. I mean, it happens from time to time. Most of the stuff's, handmade in China, so it can be questionable at times. Some brands are pretty consistent, some brands aren't. It just really depends. But then some have had a hard life getting to you with the shipping and everything else. You just don't know. There's a lot of variables. A lot of variables. Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy the amount of boom that you get out of something that small. I've only had two, and I let off one, and I was not expecting that. I was like, whoa. Yeah. Cool. Same shell like these golden ones over here, man. They put it in 1,000 boxes. I know Bada Boom's got them under Raccoon brand. Uh, PA Fireworks, he's got them there at Dude's Fireworks. They're in Falling Waters. Damn it, my memory shot all the shit. But he's got them in stock. He said, "Now, you've done this. You've done business with Pyro Dudes." He said he had them. It's the same shell. They just put them in, like I said, a dozen different boxes or different names, same box more or less. This one just has a dragon on it. Yeah, PA does, dude. Especially Bada Boom. I've got their catalog over here, and it's quite thick. I would suggest them. I do. I like doing business with them. Yeah, dude, it's like the box of the year or something. I've seen that box under so many names. It's crazy. I'm gonna start counting them. Yeah, I'll pass on that kind of boom boom. I have never went to anything like that before. I've never been to an open shoot. I've never been to a big festival or anything like that. I just don't think it's possible for me. Everything's so far away. Yeah, Gabby's XO. Big dude? Hell, I don't know, man. I've just ordered from one place in Pennsylvania, and it was good, good experience for me. So, is it map kind of close? What do you mean? Oh, is that a show or something? I don't know. Oh, he's going to map, so apparently it's a shoot. I wouldn't want to go to one if all I want to do is sit there and watch. I want to set stuff off, man. I got to be lighting fuses. I can't sit there and watch other people light fuses. That sucks. I don't care how good the fireworks are. I just don't like it. I like to shoot them myself. I do have a truck now, so I could fill that full of fireworks. I'll have to look into it. I know my buddy Pyro dude's going to, what is it called? The Muckle shoot? Y'all excited about that? Yeah, I bet you are, bro. I know you're excited about that shit. And I don't blame you at all. Right now, my mind's on coaster stock, though. That's pretty much all I can prepare for is one thing at a time. And I'm lucky to do that. But after all winter, I really, 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 really want to go ride a roller coaster. I don't know why, but that's my thing. Well, make sure his mind's the only thing that gets point. Keep him safe, Rick. But I could see you and Ray out. Hey, where'd you go? Hell, I don't know. I was lighting fireworks. Had ash in my eyes. He said he was another little pyro in the making, huh? You'll have to let him light some stuff off. I don't know. Has that place got a lot of rules for what you can and cannot do and stuff? Well, that's good. As long as he listens, that's the important part. Coasters aren't fun for you. It's a, it's a. I guess it's a acquired taste. I try to get my little brother to go with me all the time, and he fights me tooth and nail. He don't like amusement parks. Washington Avenue is sick, huh? You think men are easily led, you do. I just read that. That's funny. Some men are easily led, some women are easily led. Some people are stupid, some people aren't. Uh huh. Sweet. I don't even like Bright Lightning and Cobra Super Sixes, man. They're like, oh my god. I put an extra long fuse on those things so I can get away. The things I'm unaware of. Yes, I'm sure. Anything I'm unaware of is something I care not about. Power fan is down. Yeah, it's a bad habit, man, because you're going to get like a really pissed off bird and it's going to bite your finger off. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would not. I was setting them off with a laser. I'm like, I'm going to get some extra distance on this. You pay, I'll buy. Uh, nice, man. That's a pretty good selection there. Oh, yeah, for sure. I just wouldn't like to go to a place where they're telling me what the fuck to do. Because the whole thing I like to do with fireworks is not have people tell me what to do. So I don't think I can get along with one of them places. Not wild enough for me. I just go to like Ray Ray's lake spot. That's my kind of open shoot. I didn't care much for LA at all. Too much dirt, not enough grass, no trees, a lot of weird people. I saw this one. I don't know what it was, man. It like a big set of titties, and I looked up and had a beard like a guy from ZZ Top. I was like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? But you see shit like that in LA. In Northern California, I like it pretty well. It looks a lot like home, more or less, just a little drier. Southern California, not for me. Not for me at all. I like it all, man. I light a sparkler if that's all I got handy. I don't care. Yeah. Oh, I don't have no problem with, whatever people do. Don't get me wrong. Make it your own. Life is yours to live. I don't really care what you do. But it's just strange for somebody that's not used to seeing stuff like that. I guess, but to each their own. Arr, the golden triangle, indeed. We got to get that golden triangle going on this side of the country. Yeah. I've never known a female that could have a problem finding a man, believe me that. All they have to do is seek, and they shall find. I don't know. My favorite one's still that rocket that went down and blew a hole in the ice. That was my favorite one that you've done. I like that the best. That was cool. Shit, it's almost snowing out there. That's crazy. See my frog down there? He's guarding the east end right there. That's my guard frog. He has a motion detector built into him that makes a speaker on the wall croak if anybody walks by. He's on the job. That's just my light up house number and some dog prints that light up that I put in the ground in my flower bed. Yeah, camera. You're pissing me off. There we go. Sorry, camera maintenance. Damn it. Yeah, it's cold as hell here now, man. Been raining all day and shit. The aliens got hillbilly. No, not quite. You guys can still hear me, right? I do have some aliens, though. Seems like the night vision's pretty bright on these cameras, so that's cool. Yep. It helps to be tough. Let's see if anybody goes by. That sidewalk's all fucked up. Look at that sidewalk. That's shitty. Nah, I done killed all the lizard people. Dang on. Yeah, there's a lot of shit in California, man. I woke up one night and there was a prostitute in my truck on the CB talking. And that was just like, who the hell are you? I'm the champagne lady. I'm like, you're going to be the dead lady if you don't get the fuck out of my truck. Yeah, the passenger door of my truck the lock was broken. I couldn't lock it. I'd leave my CB on at night, and I'm sitting there like, that sounds just like it's in the cab. And sure enough, I pulled the curtain back, and there was a bitch in there in the cab using my CB. I'm like, who the hell are you? Okay. You wouldn't have loved this. This looked like something crawled down underneath a stump somewhere. Shit. I had to go put alcohol on my seat. Sterilize that shit. Shit. Said the 44 stopped her from that. Nasty hoe. Nasty, 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 nasty. Nightlight time. Nighttime is the right time. Oh man, that's nasty as hell, dude. God damn. Ugh. I'm not violent. I just don't fuck around. I'm not violent at all, but I don't fuck around either. Hell yeah, man. That's when you need some charges set in the yard for shit like that. Boom! Take out your own mailbox. Self-destruct that shit. I'll tell you what, man. Living in the country has its advantages for sure. It's got its disadvantages too, but you don't have to put up with shit like that. Oh, I'd go out there with some lighter fluid, just burn it on spite, you know. There ain't no glove thick enough to clean that shit up. Fire will cleanse that shit though. Hot burning fire. We're talking like thermite levels or something like that. That's when you need some fucking pepper spray, dude. Hit that bitch right in the cooch with that shit and watch her run down the road screaming. That'd be some funny shit right there. Like I thought I'd get attacked by a fucking octopus or something. I didn't know what it was. Obviously, I just sprayed and turned away. It's self-defense. That would be some funny shit, man. You have to get out on film. That'd be YouTube gold. Yeah. I didn't realize it, man, but the whole town gets together and watches my fireworks. I let them off on the mountaintop so you can see them for pretty good distance down in the valleys and shit. The whole valley's full of people watching my shit. That's crazy. They're talking about it at the store and stuff the next day, my fireworks, and I'm like, they're talking about. They're like, I wonder who it is up on that ridge that sets off that fireworks every year. And I'm like, I didn't say a word. Yeah, no doubt. There's a building blocking the view, or I would. Brr, starting to get chilly. Craigslist hooker. Oh shit! I didn't even think Craigslist was still a thing. Nah, it's actually a pretty nice building. It was an old turn of the century schoolhouse. I hear you, man. That's what I'm building in my backyard. I want to turn it into an Asian Zen garden. I'm putting in a pond, maybe some koi fish, nice little bridge. I'm putting up a 15-foot tall bamboo fence to separate me and my neighbor. And I'm going to make a nice little place back there where I can just chill and relax. That's the goal for the summer. I'm going to get a little bobcat and start tearing up the backyard, so that should be pretty cool. Yeah, something like that. Maybe no fish at all, but just have the fountain, a little bridge, maybe some lotus flowers and shit. Was going to make like a little, oh, take it easy, West PA Pyro, good night, man. Was going to make like a little sand garden, thing out in the yard, but then I thought every cat in the neighborhood's going to use it as a shit box, so that's not a good idea. Yeah. I hate saying shit about that, man. That's sweet. Yeah, your mom's place is out of the way good enough to where you can do it without getting in trouble, right? Did you ever try any of them gold and pink canisters, man? Or are you gonna? Oh, that's right. You said you was gonna save those for the shoot, wasn't you? Ah, yes, the old waiting on nightfall. That's the only benefit of wintertime, man, is it gets dark earlier. That's about it. From a pyro's perspective, anyway. Shit, just all congested tonight. I tried them, and I really like the gold, and it seems like the pink are really nice too. I like the artwork on the box too. I want to send one of them boxes to Ray Ray. I think he wants that flamingo bomb artwork to put in his collection. Hey, Sovereign Spirit, how you doing? You know, as a kid, that was one of my favorite movies. You know that Goonies. I watched that movie a lot. I'm alright. I'm just resting from the day's work. You know, tired. Astoria, Oregon. Yeah, I think it made every kid want to be a treasure hunter. Seriously, huh? Damn. People probably taking pieces of it and stuff. Yeah. I still watch that movie from time to time, just a little bit of nostalgia, you know? Well, man, that cave was fake as shit. I don't know, it ain't a real cave. Yeah, sloth for sure. Data. Dude, I watched the Star Trek Next Generation marathon today. Data just reminds me of that. Or I watched the Star Trek marathon in between moving boxes of pyro. Like son of a bitch. Yeah. Little Asian dude with all of his half-ass inventions. That's back when they were still really racist in the 80s. Everybody hated on Japan back in the 80s. I remember that. Because of all the jobs and the cars and all that. What's a box of pyro? It's a box of fireworks, man. You know, pyrotechnics. Yeah, indeed. Boom, shakalaka. Fun stuff, man. See, I told you, Pyro Dude, I was pretty well stocked on the 500 grams. Those are just the ones from last year that I had left over. I haven't put the new ones up yet. So that's going to be pretty cool. They're going to go up on the opposite wall. I do love those willow shells, though. I wish I'd have got 2 cases of those, but I only got 1. That flamingo bomb banner, I wanted to get more than one of them. They said I could only buy 1. I'm like, what kind of shit is that? I was a little bit of a dick on the phone to the chick. I shouldn't have been that way. But I wanted to get some so I could have a giveaway. But they would only let me buy 1, so I'm keeping them. And that was just a little tour around with my shitty camera. No, it's not cheap, but it's not bad if you know how to buy it wholesale and everything. Well, 500s are definitely worth it, my friend. Definitely worth it. I don't really want to say, man. I didn't spend too much. I haven't got my Wayne's World fireworks in here other than what I got on the desk. The rest of the stuff's from last year. Oh, dude, these Wicked Pyro Pro Series cakes, freaking awesome. They fill the sky, dude. They really do. And when I get done with the cake, on the board that they're made onto, they've got two little concrete blocks on either side. So I tear the box apart, keep the little concrete blocks to scotch other cakes with. She got issues. She ate my damn plant, she'd have some really bad issues. Mainly my foot in her ass. High as fuck. All right, man. Congratulations. I'm getting there. Maybe she's putting a protective layer of cat spit on them or something. I don't know. Oh, hell. I hope it's like that here in West Virginia pretty soon. I really do. It's not fair to have prohibition. What's fair for one American should be fair for all. Yeah. It's not awesome for me yet. No doubt, man. The weather's still a little bit unpredictable, though, here anyway. I don't know what it's like there. You're right about that. It really should be, because I hear what the examples of what alcohol does to people all over my neighborhood, and people getting fights, and domestic violence, and screaming, and cops, and every damn thing else. You don't have that problem with weed. I got the Phage by Lido and a couple other cakes, I think, from Lido. I'm not sure which ones right now. Then I'm trying to make room to bring in my new stuff. I didn't go as big as I did last year, man. I had to keep it under 2. But that was still more than I needed, considering what I had left over from last year. A couple more weeks, man. You're like me. I'm counting down till I get to go to coaster stock. Wow, it's 26 500 grams on that wall, and they're all 9-shot, no abs. Well, not all. There's a Skull Crusher and a Wicked Pyro and a few other things in there. The Pyro Appetite. Most of them in that Pro Series are all 9-shot. Yup. Couple more weeks, I hope so. Weather gets straightened out. I want it to dry out, that's for sure. All right, thank you, Sovereign Spirit. I do appreciate you stopping by and talking to us for a little bit. Drop in with us anytime, especially if you want to learn about fireworks. I will return the favor, my friend. Have a good night, Sovereign. Yeah, you know, it's funny. It's never happened yet. Never will happen. I'm smart enough to know better not to mess with that shit, as most people should be. It never ends well. I don't know why people decide, oh God, I gotta get me some of this. It's went so well for everybody that's come before me. I gotta get me that addiction and start stealing shit and sucking dick. You know, really? Why do people do that stupid shit? Yeah, picking up cigarettes. That's another thing. Why? I think for myself, smoking was because it just wasn't that big of a deal back then. It was just a common everyday thing, more or less everywhere. That's back when you could still, you know, eat in a restaurant and smoke a cigarette afterwards without getting arrested, you know. Back in the old days, I still got Burger King ashtrays here somewhere. Oh crap! I'm getting too old, man. Moving these firework boxes is killing me. Really? Well, you sure as hell can't do that in West Virginia anywhere anymore, man. Matter of hours. Oh damn! It must be some evil weed. That must be some bad shit, man. Oh, some seriously bad shit. Oh, the casino, yeah. I think the only place you could smoke and eat now would be like a strip club. But who the hell's gonna eat in a strip club? Ugh. Oh yes, the reefer madness. And you know, there's still a lot of people that believes in that shit. That's how it is. They think that weed does that kind of shit to people. Shit, that might be the only thing that stops you from doing that, man. I don't know. They just put the negative spin on it mostly so they could use it to arrest black people and Mexicans. They made the shit illegal more or less so they could prosecute immigrants. That's another fucked up thing. You smell something burning, you might want to go check it if you're in a power room like myself. Hmm. And that's one thing I've never been. I wish I was. Be a lot cheaper. Jesus, yeah. Not me, brother. No. I ain't eating in no glowing dark room of a fucking hole somewhere. I don't questionable food at best. No. No doubt, man. That's the way it is for all of us. We're taking them with us. Nah, you don't want nothing like that. That's why I even keep all the power in here on a separate breaker and I turn it off when I leave the room. This room doesn't even have power to it when I'm away. Dude, I'd done that. I set off fireworks one night at a titty bar at 3 o'clock in the morning in the parking lot. It was pretty cool. I don't care. I still just wouldn't eat in a strip club. That just seems like a negative no note kind of that's common sense thing to do, you know? Dude, I'd say my reloading equipment and shit would be worse. Yeah. Yeah, I just can't do that, man. That shit just too cliche, man. For real. Even for me. I can feel the cold air now coming up from the floor, so it's getting pretty freaking cold outside right now. Dude, I ain't been to a strip club in probably 15 years, man. What are you talking about? I don't want to go to a strip club, man. They're too young. It's just creepy to me. You know? Maybe if it's like middle-aged women time, sure. But I just don't want to see no young girl up there dancing, and it just creeps me out. I've done got too old for that. Mess around with some strippers for a while, you kind of learn what they are pretty quickly. They're like the vampires and shit from them old black and white vampire movies, when they all descend on a dude and start feasting on him. That's what a stripper is. I watch them choose their targets and then they feast upon their wallets. Fuck that. They ain't getting my money. Titties and strippers, hey man, hell yeah, Ray. You never know what you'll walk into here, my sad panda friend. Dude, you got everything like close to you. Where the fuck do you live? Damn, man. You wish it was still cold. What the hell's wrong with you? Hey, I haven't been one of them establishments, like I said, in probably 15 years or more. Hey, UFO builder, how you doing? Well, when I was in Memphis, the only place you could go was a strip club if you were a white guy because the rest of the clubs were off limits. You did not want to try that. I learned that the hard way. I didn't think it was an issue, man. I didn't care if everybody in the bar was black. I sat down, ordered me a beer, and they cared. I got the racism in full effect. I never said it was disgusting. I just said it made me uncomfortable now that I'm so much older. I wouldn't want to see girls in there that age. It's just, I don't know. Besides, it's just a place to go throw money away. That sucks. I think we've all seen some shit. Uh, as far as I know, she's new here. I have no idea. Dude, I'm going to make a special little sad panda skit for you, Ray. I found that on an episode of South Park. Hey Ray, was you wanting some of that artwork you was talking about, like an Optimus Prime and them Flamingo Bomb? You want one of those boxes, dude? I don't know how I would send one of the 24 boxes without bending it up, though. Yeah, I got escorted out of a bar in California for that shit. I had no idea. I just sat down, lit a cigarette. No. Somebody put their hand on my shoulder and it's law. I'm like, shit. Not quite that old, man, but I don't want to see no 20-year-old either. Cool. Well, man, you know if you ever want anything like that, just let me know. It depends, man. I've seen some 50-year-old women that were smoking hot. A little too old for me, but you know what I'm saying. And I never did like that chick. She always seems like she's stuck up. There was a club down below my street there where I used to live, and they had a male review one night, and that literally saved my ass because as I was coming through the parking lot in my illegal car, the cops pulled in behind me. But the chick saw that was leaving, and they blocked the cops with their cars for me long enough to get away. That was cool. They got past after a while, but I turned out my headlights and was driving the road in the dark. Shot up the driveway, put the car back in the barn. They went up and down the road looking for it. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt, man. Well, we all pay. It's just the different ways. But you pay. You're always going to pay. There's a price for everything. Oh, fuck no, man. Who's got the energy? You must be younger than me, dude. I ain't got the energy for that kind of shit anymore. I'm back in the day, sure, but not anymore. Too tired. I'd rather watch TV. Yep. Oh, one time I had quite the entourage. Anymore. Yeah, you all pay. Just a fact of life. I can't put up with freaky girls anymore. That shit gets on my nerves. I would have to have somebody with a brain, man. I can't deal with stupid chicks. Just not worth it. Yeah, sure, if you're young and you want to run around, fine, but nah, not for me. Well, that's cool. Every time I cook, the cats come running because I'm opening up a can of something. I ain't the issue. I just don't have the patience for people anymore to deal with them. Don't have time for no bubbly headed bullshit. Just, I'd rather be able to talk about something, I don't want to hear no crap. I just don't have time for it. Yeah, it does save a lot of money because when you eat out, it gets expensive. Very expensive. Oh, I've got a few robots, but doesn't I'd want to. Yeah, but yeah, hell, there's probably one within arm's length somewhere. Roadkill is free. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that shit's creepy, man. It really is. Yeah, maybe if you're like really hard up, maybe I don't know. But you'd have to be a pretty sad individual. You look good. Oh man, that's just wrong. Wrong. Believe me, I like sci-fi, but I don't want to fuck it. Indeed. Oh my, they can keep that kind of shit, man. Y'all play with the toys. I'll go get all the real shit. You might need to for these conversations, brother. All right, Pirate Dude. You take it easy, man. Have fun with your nephew, dude. School the young pyro. I know you do. Shit, what is it? Food we eat's fake. TV we watch is fake. People we talk to are fake. It's a fake world. Well, that's never good. Oh, okay. I got you. Indeed. Hell, we got a lot of fireworks now that are fake. I mean, that's some bullshit. Matter of fact, check this crap out. Let me find one of these rockets. And they're not bad rockets, but still, it pisses me off. Yeah, how? See, just a regular rocket with a fake ball on the end of it. No, the only ramen that I have is my emergency supplies that I keep put up, cases and cases of ramen noodles. Yep, the other ones like it too, man. The Smurf nut rockets, they're fake as shit too. Oh hell no! I gotta have a real hamburger. I wouldn't eat that shit if you paid me money. Veggie burgers suck. I don't care who makes them, how they season them, what brand they are. They suck. Probably more chemicals in that veggie burger than any real hamburger you'd ever eat. Fuck that. You think you. That shit better come off a cow. Fuck it. I don't care. I give it a name. Eat that shit. Yeah, man, but they come 36 in a case, and now I got 36 packs of those painkiller rockets, and they're decent rockets, but fuck, man, they're not what they look like. I kind of got ripped on that one, or ripped myself on that one. No brand name, shady looking label. Thought they'd be good, but nope. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Oh, to each their own. They might be good for you, and that's great, but it wouldn't be good for me. I'm really picky about the hamburger I eat. You could tell they were kind of made to trick a pyro, wasn't they? They had all the signs of the good shit, but sadly, alas, they are not. Yes, I know. But I was rolling the dice thinking these were something that they weren't, because they sure as hell look like it. Y'all guys making me want a damn hamburger. I got Long John Silver's tonight, though. Yeah. Well, the only good thing about it was, man, they had only $52 a case for those. The painkiller rockets, I think, was like $70 a case. It's still not bad for 36 packs, you know. Well, the picture, the no brand name anywhere on the label, the silver tops, it was wearing the clothes of a boom rocket, but it wasn't a boom rocket. Yeah, I don't think Wayne's World had those. Now, Bada Boom did, but I was going to order from them first, and I changed my mind. Yeah, for what they are, because they're not bad. I lit one off a couple nights ago and had an impressive burst, even for being a fake, not a ball or anything on it. Took the ball off, and it actually flew a hell of a lot better. Ew, good lord. I cannot stand the smell of cabbage cooking in my house. There's no way. That shit stinks like a dead asshole. I don't know. I'm still traumatized from buying the Black Cat pound rockets back in the day. Ugh. Them rockets suck balls. It's not the cabbage, dude. It's the smell. I can't deal with the odor. I have a very sensitive nose. The cabbage just smells like ass to me. My nose is getting stopped up talking about it. I don't eat onions, peppers, or anything else just because of the strong odor. Sweetness. I'll have to get some if I place a second order. Summer plants and stuff like that, those sapping my bondage for a while. Oh yeah, the black cat ones, man. When they first came out, they looked impressive. They were expensive too, and I bought them, and they sucked. Germany would drive me crazy for the smells. Yes. Hell, my nose is so strong I can usually identify a person when they walk in the building from their smell. I think that's what I'm gonna do with these freight train rockets because after all, they are called freight train rockets. Might as well put a little bit of freight on them, right? I wouldn't eat sauerkraut if you put a gun to my head. I would rather die. Just about all my cases this year say 2018. Looking forward to trying some of this raccoon brand because the videos I've seen so far has been really nice. Some of this fathead stuff looks pretty good too. Maybe. I don't drink alcohol though. You catch a rat and strap it to a rocket. But fortunately, I don't see any rats, man, and I don't want to. Oh, it's not something I like. It limits a lot of food to me just because of the strong odor. I don't understand it. It's just the way it is. Video rats in space. Watch it explode and just dry up, freeze. No cabbage collusion. Yeah. Hey, you could use a high altitude weather balloon to take it to the edge of space. It'd be pretty cool with a camera. The rat would be dead long before it got to altitude. Without a life support system, anyway. Should be skinny, huh? Well, about 220. Dude, I can even smell somebody's been eating cold cuts and shit. They're around me. I hate that shit. Oh, hell, man. It sounds like an experiment there. That would be a sweet experiment. How many do you have? You might have to try some of those, man. I have a tank of helium somewhere. Where can I get some loud stuff? Kyle Inkington. Well, I don't know. Thank you. Kind of got to build up a pyro resume, and then somebody will probably contact you. Hold on, I'll be back. I hear a cat crying. Oh, shit balls. I overdone it today. Oh, my God. I won't even be able to walk straight tomorrow. Or upright anyway. Ouch. No doubt. Shortwave UHF, VHF, or UHF, or some bullshit. Oh, damn. A heating pad ain't gonna help me. Huh. That might be go out for anybody else. Must have been you, dude. I like his name because I can just say dude. Yeah, psoriatic arthritis and shit. Makes you wake up like you feel like you done put up hay all day the day before every day. It's not fun. Pretty much like you wake up out of bed and feel like you've already had your ass beat. Then you got to get up and start moving. Booyah! Sweet. Is he good at it? Kids pick it up pretty quick. What sounds terrible? Oh, yeah, it is. It's just a fact of life now. Yeah, man, you can have some. You might want to start heading this way, though, because it might be gone. No, I do not. I do not have any. I did, but my doctor, he retired suddenly, and So no prescriptions for me. Dude, I wouldn't use something stupid like a bump stock. Those are children's toys. I don't need one. I sure as fuck wouldn't turn it in if I did. No, I didn't appreciate the way my doctor's office done that. That was not cool. If the man was going to retire, they should have gave his patients some warning so they could have made other plans, alternates. But to just up and say, I'm going to retire, I'm no longer writing prescriptions, that's not cool. I didn't take no heavy amount of stuff anyway because I wouldn't go to one of those pain clinic places. I just don't like the whole idea of that. So I never would. So I didn't get much medication. But what medication I got, I used, for the right purposes. So the lack thereof has been pretty hard to adjust to. But I soldier on. People help me, my friends and stuff like that help me get through it. Pyro dude, he's one of my homies. He's helped me get through it. All you guys talking to you helps me get through it. So I appreciate it. Oh shit, man, I don't try any of that hippie bullshit. I'm a scientist, damn it. I know what all that stuff is. Hippies piss me off. Fuck it. They ain't taking shit away from me. They can eat a whole bag of dicks. Whole bag. Take them home, put them in the microwave. Feast on them bitches before you get my shit. Shit. Yep, make sure you clean all that shit out of your props, man. It's not good. Dude, I got all kinds of banners and stuff like that. I even got all the no smoking signs and all that other bullshit. Got the fireproof tent. Got the lighting system. Got all that other stuff. Man, it's just, I don't know. I don't have the funding for it. I just do not. Not this year, anyway. And here, man, it's only got like 2 weeks. You got like a 2 week sales season. I mean, you can set up anytime you want. People here only really buy fireworks for those 2 weeks. I mean, on the river by the lake, good location, sure, but you only had about 2 weeks. Oh shit, bloodroot. Oh crap, I forget the active ingredient in it, but it does expand your blood vessels and stuff like that and cause a dialytic response. I do know that. Yeah, just like 98% of it. I mean, it'd go 3 weeks just to get everything set up and ready for those 2 weeks. But yeah, the money's all in those 2 weeks. And after that, it's gone. Unless you want to have like a fire sale after the 4th just to clear out inventory. But I wouldn't do that because I'd just keep it. See, I wouldn't make no money. I'd be keeping pyro. I'd be like, I want this, I want this. A bag of dicks, man, a whole bag. I mean, yeah, home remedies and stuff like that, natural herbs are a great thing to use if you're in a survival situation and you don't have access to anything else. But in other cases, I can get the same response or the same reaction a lot cheaper without going out and in buds and digging the shit up. I can go to GNC and get that crap. Unless I'm in a survival situation. But I was born in West Virginia, so I was taught all that stuff from a very young age. I built a wigwam when I was 8 that could sleep 8 people with some rope, some twine, and a little bit of wire and a survival knife. You know, I could shoot the heads off my robots with my 22 rifle while they were walking a plank at 100 yards, open sight. So, and that's when I was a kid. That's how I was brought up. Now, this next generation, they can't pull their head out of their phone long enough to see what anything's going on in life, which is sad shit. That's sad panda right there. Pretty soon, everybody's just going to live in their own little bunkers and have shit delivered, and they're never going to come outside. Yellow root. They were buying yellow root around here. Hey, what's up, Manic Pyro? How you doing, brother? Yeah, me too, man. I've always preferred open sights. Although on my bullpup, it's pretty sweet to have that holographic optical quick sight. I like that. That's pretty sweet. All you have to do is put the dot on it, and bam, you're on target. But it's still like an open sight because you look through it and you see the dot, But all you have to do is put the dot on wherever you want it and pull the trigger, and the bullet will go right there. Zip. Only problem with that kit and doing that bullpup conversion on that gun, it gained about 5 pounds. That gun is heavy as shit. Yeah. I like to use natural traps too. I read the VC handbook and stuff like that with all the traps and stuff that they used in Vietnam and the different garbage and the different things that they made them out of. I learned how to make all that shit just in case I need to secure my perimeter someday. Dude, I saw some 12 gauge tracer rounds the other day in red and green. I got to get some of them bitches, man, because they were like a projectile rocket more than a tracer. 100-yard slugs was bouncing off of fucking 55-gallon buckets and exploding. They were pretty awesome. Hmm. Hurt car door. Well, this is the place to be for drinking now. We've had all kinds of strange conversations tonight. I just did. Hey, Perfect paranoia is perfect awareness. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. They don't want to aggravate me. It'd be like waking a sleeping dragon like Japan did in World War II. It wouldn't be pretty. I'm highly intelligent and highly vindictive, so that's a bad combination. Not tall enough. Ah, okay. Well, LA, you're either on a diet or you eat a lot of hippie food. I don't have to make them. I own them from other places. Some of the best is the old Chinese rounds that come with the SKS and AK-47s back in the day. They have a carbon rod in the middle that peels away after the full metal jacket comes apart. Yeah, Empire, I hear you. Nope, I don't mess with anything like that. The only thing I play with is fireworks and firearms. Have you showed him yours, man? Is he trying to get you to let him fly it? Oh, if you're talking to me, I don't drink. Oh, Mountain Dew here. Remember, I just showed you the bottle. It's got a lot of caffeine in it. I don't like coffee. Pop, soda, yeah, whatever. Yup, that's the ones I'm talking about, Georgia Pyro. You know the ones. Them are sweet. A little hard to find now, but I got some put back. Sweet, man. Just make sure that the wind's not strong. I wouldn't recommend it near the ocean because, the wind's like always strong there. Because that thing will sail away like a kite. Where it's got a large body, the wind catches it, it will take it. Ice bullets, huh? Talking about them serrated, separating self-defense rounds. Uh, yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. Cool. I'm just giving you a warning, man. I don't want you to lose it because I have lost them before and it sucks. I have, man. Them things are crazy. Them sawtooth looking things. Bullets shaped more like an entry tool than a bullet. That shit's expensive though, man. Them bullets are nice to have, in your personal carry that you're only going to use for business. But my God, man, them things are expensive. 350 grand, huh? Okay. I thought about having a series on what's in your ammo box and just start showing different ammo boxes for different things, you know, that's packed to go. Give people an idea that might not have an idea of what to put in there. Yeah. I guess in the crazy 12 gauge bolo rounds, them things are fucking nuts. But I also got some rubber buckshot in there too. If they don't get the point across, they got 2 shots of rubber buckshot up first, and then after that you go to lethal. I haven't met anybody yet that got hit with a bunch of rubber buckshot that didn't change their mind. You would have to be on something very strong. In that case, you're just a crazy that's going to get killed anyway. Dude, I had a 37 millimeter grenade launcher, like the 40 millimeter blooper grenade launchers that they used in Vietnam. It had the 5-inch Stinger rounds that went in it. It was like 200 rubber ball bearings that come out of that son of a bitch. It's crazy. Tasers suck, man. It's like a 5-second ass beating. I do not enjoy that at all. We had a mishap during the taser demonstration, and I got all jacked up because of that shit. See, you have people link hands right in this big long chain, and people on the end puts one of the leads in their pocket on each end, and then they hit the taser to bring everybody down. Yeah, that's cool. I've seen it done. Yeah, sure. It's my turn. Of course, I'm on the fucking end. They set off the taser. Everybody fell on top of me. So then I fell on the leads coming from the gun. So instead of the taser going through my pocket into my hip, it was running through my face. So that was very unpleasant. I seen a dude get shot in the junk with a taser once, man. That was a crazy story. This dude was a crazy religious fanatic, right? He had all these temples and all these gods and all this stuff put up inside of his cell. And he had a TV that only displayed like one long line because it was broken, and he would stand there and stare at that shit. This man didn't make a sound. 363 days of the year, this man would not make a sound. Now, on that given one day a year, which I started scheduling my day off around, he loses his shit completely. He blows off a year's worth of frustration in 24 hours. And it is something to behold. So this guy is freaking the fuck out, jumping down, breaking stuff, threw that broke TV down on the floor. It's throwing sparks of shit everywhere. Won't comply, won't cuff up, nothing like that. Shoot him center mass with the taser. He jumps as soon as the trigger's pulled on the taser. Gets hit in the junk with one of the leads. The second lead lands in the metal tulip. You can imagine what happened there. I've never heard a scream like that before. I need to have like prison stories or something. He said it was a bolt from God. It was funny and tragic at the same time. Hell, it don't really matter. Ammo's ammo. I can kill somebody with a stick if I got to. Caveman style. Oh, shit. Too old, too stiff, damn it. Oh, hell no, man. I'm messing with none of that shit. Good lord. Why, man? Why? I mean, if I'm a secret agent or some shit, that might become necessary. But in regular life, nah, man. My hollow point's enough. Good marksmanship will make up for everything else. Stay proficient with your weapon. That's the most important thing you can do, regardless of what ammo you're shooting. Don't matter if it's field round. More important thing is hitting your target. That's what you have to concentrate on. And if you do not keep shooting, you will lose that proficiency to an extent. Some of it's just natural ability, like myself. I don't know. I was taught at such a young age. I don't know if it's natural ability or just conditioning. No, I don't want to. No. That's something I really wouldn't want to experience, I can honestly say. That's bad shit right there. One good eye. I guess as good eye was a dead eye. I've seen some amazing marksmanship. And then I've seen some horrible fucking marksmanship too. The worst shots I've ever seen. I've seen them on the rage try to qualify. It's sad. I was like, that guy must be a cop. They're like, yep. You think they'd know how to shoot? I always felt sorry for the small frame females out there with the 12 gauge pulling the trigger on that beast. It was like, oh shit. You know, for a large guy, it doesn't kick much at all, but for a small female, it's knocking the shit out of them. Like, damn. Oh shit. That would suck balls. I went over a barbed wire fence one time and it ripped my pants off and made me a pair of shorts in midair. I shit you not. I flew over the fence in midair and the only thing got snagged was my pants and it just ripped them right off like a pair of cutoffs. I didn't get stuck in no electric fence though. That would suck. Oh shit, that would suck trying to get out of there while it's lighting your ass up. I don't want to experience that at all. Damn. That's bad. That's a high voltage system there, man. Oh shit. I've been on there for 2 hours. Good lord. That's a long time for me. My buddy pissed on an electric fence one time. We stopped beside the road and he made a scream. It was legendary. It sounded like a cartoon yodel or something. I was like, what the hell happened to you? I thought something had reached out and grabbed him in the night. I pissed on a deer one time in the darkness. I see where I live, the porch and everything like that is pitch black. There's nothing there. So I go out to the edge of the porch to take a piss. And as soon as I did, something snorted right at the end of my wing. damn deer. I was pissing on a deer, and he wasn't too appreciative about it. When you're in the dark and something snorts next to your wang, you'll pull that shit back real quick. Goddamn, Georgia Pyro. We ain't going to no Guantanamo Bay kind of shit in here, man. Now, have a good one, Paladin. Thanks for coming and bullshit with us for a little bit. I appreciate it, man. Oh, God. Surprised you didn't pass out. I think the worst thing or dumbest thing I ever did was jump down in an old fuel tank. That was not wise. When I was a kid exploring, I come across an old mine site and they had these gigantic fuel tanks, right? I looked down inside the fuel tank, there's all kinds of shit in there. You know, no fuel, completely dry, been dry for years. Hardly any fumes left, you know. So this tank has a collar on the top of it, right? I didn't factor that collar in there when I was thinking about getting out of said fuel tank. Because once I was inside the tank, the collar made it impossible to grab with both arms and pull yourself up because there wasn't room. And I was like, oh shit, I've been screwed myself hard. How am I going to get out of this thing? So I had to grab with one arm, flip myself upside down, and push my legs up first to get out of this thing. Lost all the change in my pockets. It sucked. But that was a very stupid thing to do. Jump down in an old fuel tank. Like, what purpose? I mean, really. Hey, dude, man, I don't want to hear about that. That's fucking, oh, God. That's like a nightmare fuel, dude. Damn. You hurt my jump from this far, man. It's like remote control kicking me in the nuts or something. Damn. And we only got 4 people in here now. Everybody done left. Got tired. Shit, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. No wonder. Yeah, I'd say most of us would. I know I sure as fuck would. Wouldn't be ashamed of it either. I'd be like, oh. That's pass out material right there. Your man card is not blemished for something like that. You know some crazy shit I ever saw? And this dude, I didn't know he had done drugs before he come to my house. And I didn't know anything about Xanax and shit like that. Apparently this guy had done a bunch of Xanax. And then he come to my house and me and my buddy was drinking fire water. You know what this shit is? Like a cinnamon liquor that's like still real pretty high proof. We were drinking that shit. So this dude, he shows up. He's kind of like the local Snoop Dogg. You know, he rose up in that movie. Like anytime you're drinking or smoking, he just kind of pops up like fucking Beetlejuice. Yeah, he's that guy. Well, right. So he comes in here and he starts drinking with us, and that shit starts interacting with the Xanax that he took, man. And this dude's losing his fucking mind. He wants to arm wrestle, right? Me and him's arm wrestling. He putting so much into it that I broke his fucking arm. Snapped it. Almost made me puke, man, just from the feel and the sound of it. And I'm like, oh God, you know, we got to take you to the doctor and all this shit, you know. He's over there being, oh, fuck you, I'm a man, I don't care. And he started punching himself in the face as hard as he could, trying to prove that he was a man or some bullshit, right? And I'm standing there going, what the fuck? I've never seen anybody beat their own ass before. I'm like, this is fucking weird. Blood and shit's flying everywhere, man. Got all over my white shirt. I take the white shirt off because it's got blood on it and shit. My brother and everybody else come because they heard the commotion at this point. They see me standing there with no shirt on and this dude laying there bleeding and shit. I'm like, dude, it's not what you think. I didn't do it. Laid that guy out on the couch after he done cried and knocked himself out, more or less. Next day he woke up, his arm was gigantic, his eyes were swollen shut, and he looked, or tries to look at me, and he's like, well, what did I do? What did I do for y'all to beat my ass like this? And I'm like, we didn't beat your ass. You beat your own ass. Do you know how hard it is to convince somebody that they beat their own ass? It's pretty much impossible. I still see that dude. He ducks down like a fucking beat puppy. I didn't do nothing to him. He beat his own ass. It did not touch him, other than the arm wrestling thing, and that just happened. But yeah, beat his own ass, man. It was insane. Never seen no shit like that before. I don't think I'd mess with the sewers. No, no, that's not a place for me. No Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles down there. Just turds. Just turds. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen, man. And I've worked mental health units before. Combination of Xanax and alcohol will make you insane. Yeah, you seen them tectonic cakes up to 500 grams? Yep, they're more like a 300 gram, 350 maybe. But I got them because they were 20 shots. I needed something that would fill the shot category because these Pro Series kicks I have back here behind me are nines, and they have huge bursts and mines. So I've got that area covered. I just need more in the effect department. So I went with multi-shot cakes, more or less. That and zippers and fans and all the stuff that I was lacking last year. So I should have a really well-rounded show. I'm hoping anyway. As long as it don't fucking rain. Last year the Kevins opened up at 9 o'clock, man. No, man, never. I could put my hand on the Bible and honestly say that I've never snorted or done any kind of drug like that in my life, ever. And I'm not ever going to. I've seen what happens, man. My grandmother had a kid at a late age that was my aunt, and me and her grew up like brother and sister, and she went down that path, man, and she killed herself with that shit. They found her on the couch with the dog eating on her face, so I don't think it's quite worth it. Fuck yeah, keep it green. At least she'll stay alive. You might not be able to breathe, but you'll be alive. But yeah, I've seen it, man. The road leads to two places when you mess with them pills and shit, either prison or the graveyard. I have no interest in either one. If you think it leads anywhere else, you're just fooling yourself. I've seen it happen too many times, man. Yeah, my whole damn generation's gone just about because of it. Either dead or in prison. That's bad. Real bad. No, you got a point there, man. Like I said earlier, I just don't know what makes people think that shit's a good idea. Like I got to get me some of that, you know? Like heroin is such a good time or crack is such a good time. Why would anybody want to do that? Like, yeah, I've always dreamed about losing everything I own and sucking dick on the corner for crack. I mean, is that the sales pitch? I mean, shit. Or do these people, are they so deluded that they think that's not going to happen to them? Is that it? I don't know, man. But it makes me wonder why somebody would even touch the shit. They need to do that for your anti-drug message. They need to have a dude on TV and be like, if you do drugs, you're going to end up sucking dick. That is all. Yes, but I don't care prescription drugs or whatever. A person's got the power to say enough is enough and to know what's causing more harm than good. And if they don't listen to that, then they're just either weak or stupid or both. Cobra sales going on. How much does it cost to get a Cobra, bro? For real, if I just wanted to get the basic starter system, how much would I have to put down? I've never really looked into it, but how much would it cost us to for a basic system? $700. See, no, fuck that. I'm sorry, it's just not worth it. Unless I started doing it professionally. Yeah, it was the problem with my aunt. She was always greedy, greedy, greedy. It didn't matter if it was alcohol or pot or any kind of drugs, man. She always just she couldn't get enough. She always had to hog that shit. Yeah, well, it depends if you're using what they're for. I'm talking about people snorting shit up their nose to get high and stuff. That shit's just not right. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that, but I only do shows for my family and stuff, so $700 firing system would be a bit much. That would be a large part of my pyro budget. I like my little system, man. There's nothing wrong with it. Them little cubes that I use work fine. Oh God, I seen that thing on Crocodile with the bone and shit exposed, eat your flesh away, and people still use it anyway. That's crazy. One thing about it, drugs are a monster that will eat you. Yes, number 18 does not work, and I remember that quite well. I get a lot of pushback from my homies and stuff on that one, Pyro Dude. I love lighting fireworks too, but I've also got to where I like to set up a bunch of stuff, time it out exactly the way I want, and I like to take a seat in my lawn chair and watch my work instead of running around lighting shit. And I still do some of that too, but there's something about sitting down in my lawn chair and sitting there having a drink and watching the fireworks that I put together I like. I make up for the loss of lighting with the fuse by creating different boards with different effects and try to get the transition and the timing and all that stuff right. That's where it makes me happy is when I get that perfect transition. All I do, I fuse it all out throughout the board in a sequence and everything. I just use the initiator, for distance so I can sit down. Yeah, it is. But I've got my igniter, so to speak. I got a box in already, so I'm good to go. I think last year I ran out of igniters, and that sucked. A lot of my 15-meter igniters did. I don't know why, and they were expensive. Cheap Chinese ones work. Expensive shit didn't. Yeah. I always try to evolve my show, man. I want to go. I want to go fancier. I want to go farther with it. I want to add this. I want to add that. It's all about the evolution to me, you know. Don't throw your cakes in the fire. Yeah, I throw the husk in the fire and get the fuck away from it. But I usually count the shots in a cake anyway. It's not bad. If I ever run across a good, really good deal on it, I'll get one. Big 200 shot Roman candles. I got the Pyro Demon 196 shots. They're alright. Nice, man. Hell yeah. That's always good. Oh yeah, well I am. I'm saving those for an anti-aircraft scene that I'm going to have that opens my fireworks show. See, it starts off with the sirens blaring, you know, the old timey sirens and shit. And then I'm going to have everything go dark and searchlights will light up the sky. And the salutes will start going off on the ground and the salutes start going off in the sky while the searchlights and the sirens going on and all that shit. It should be pretty cool. I'm getting theatrical with this shit. Smoking strobes, smoking strobes. What's up, Kiwi? How you doing? It's all right. Kiwi's not a hobbit. She's verified. She's cool. She's short though. She's not a hobbit. I wish you quit saying that shit. Yeah, just bullshitting with the fellas, more or less. Yeah, I'm still here. Can you believe it? No shame. I've been talking for 2 hours now. That's crazy. So, what time is it down in New Zealand? And let me ask you guys a question. Does it piss you off when a lot of maps leave your country off of it? I just saw that on TV. I was like, that's sad and funny at the same time. I think I'd like New Zealand. It reminds me from what I know of a lot of like my state where I live, the way the people are. 6:23 p.m. on Tuesday. Oh shit balls. It's 1:23 a.m. on a Tuesday, yeah. Crikey. I've had a few buddies that live in New Zealand and stuff that I used to play World of Warcraft with. A lot of A lot of Australians too I played World of Warcraft with, and I never understood why they had such a dislike for Kiwis. I don't get that whole thing. Oh yeah, New Zealand's left off a lot of maps and stuff, and they made it an issue and stuff. I think Parliament was bitching at a lot of different people over it. Yeah, it was funny. What's up with all the prejudice from Australia? Or is it just they like to look down on you guys for some reason? Because I notice it seems to be a thing. Just think, man, that's where they filmed The Lord of the Rings. It's a beautiful country there. Isn't you guys' flag the same as theirs, except you have red stars instead of white, or do you have the white stars and they have the red? I get it mixed up. Oh, when I was a kid growing up, I always wanted to go to that part of the world. I really did. But after I learned more about it and all the different shit that can kill you there, I'm like, my God, that's a dangerous place with all the spiders and the damn sea crocodiles and the freaking blue octopuses and shit that can kill you by touching you and shit. I'm like, damn, I don't know about that place. Yeah, unfortunately, Kiwi, there's crazy people in every group of people. It's not really a location kind of thing. Unfortunately, that's something that we're all capable of. Or, in our countries, there's crazy people like that. I always liked the variety of the different critters and all the wildlife and everything that they had there. But my God, it's a dangerous place. There you go. That's what I say all the time. I don't know what's wrong with the world now. I think it's because everybody's turned into a pussy. They don't know how to put up their fists and get into a fight. They want to pull a gun and kill people like it's a friggin' video game. Now, real life's not a video game. But they don't have the balls to stand there like a man. They have to go grab a gun. So number one, they're crazy. Number two, they're a pussy. And that's even worse. Or a coward or whatever else you want to call them. Hey man, I'm gonna come out there sometime and shoot some fireworks with you for real. It ain't nothing but a flight and a rental car to me, man. You'll have to at least take me in a ride in that hot rod, though. I don't expect to drive it. I just want to, get a ride in it. There you go. That's some good advice. I don't know about the beef fairy, but definitely smoke more weed. Yeah, man. Good Lord. I've done that once, and I really respect the amount of work that goes into it because I was like, holy shit. Trying to dress up an engine with armor all and stuff like that, even just moving it a little bit is a pain in the balls. A lot more work than I ever thought. I guess maybe if you kept it in the garage and brought it there on a trailer and then pushed it into position, maybe. What's the point of that, though, man? You should drive this shit to the car show, I think. Not that I was ever really in it, just once. I would put my Camaro in the show. It was a nice ride. Had a lot of cool electronics and stuff that I put in it until somebody stole them. And then the cops looked at me like it was my fault for having a lot of cool shit in my car. Like that, yeah, it's my fault, you know. I was asking for it. I shouldn't have put nice stuff in my fucking car. I didn't think you were that kind of dude anyway, Pyro, dude. I knew better than that without even asking. But you know the type I'm talking about. If it can't drive there, it shouldn't be showed there. That's just my opinion. I've never rode in a car that old, man, for real. I've never even been in one of those. Oh, I believe it, man. It's a sweet ride. Definitely something to be proud of. If you don't know, you should check out Pyro Dude's page, man. He's got a really sweet hot rod. A couple of them, actually. Or a few of them. Really sweet looking rides, man. Yeah, it is. I've just seen pictures and videos, and I'm in love with it. I'm not even a Ford guy, but it's got a Chevrolet heart, so it's all right. I like bringing that up at the car shows too. It pisses off them Ford guys something awful. I'm like, yeah, you got a Ford. Why's it got a 350 in it, eh? Why has it got a 350 in it, eh? Oh, I believe it, because there's not no car there. Not much, anyway. It's a big motor, big power to weight ratio, and something like that. Ford Cobra 427. Oh, yeah. I'm not saying Ford didn't have some good shit. I'm just more of a Chevy man myself. Everybody has their preference. I just haven't had good service from Fords. I've had bad luck with them. Really bad luck. And I just like the way a Chevrolet's built better. Shelby Mustang. You never know. Believe me, if you want something bad enough, you'll get it. Yes, that's why I hate somebody taking me on a rag, because they always try to do some shit like that. I'm like, damn it. I'm not used to being in the passenger seat. It freaks me out to start with. Oh, hell. See, I'll just have a whole family of car shows and stuff like that, eh? Collecting cars. That's cool. I couldn't be trusted with something like that. I'd end up modifying it too much. It's a good thing I don't have a classic, really, because I couldn't leave it alone. I really couldn't. I'd have to make it mine, and then I'd end up screwing it up. Not really screwing it up, but taking value off of it and shit. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that. I got to be able to fuck with my car. I'd hate something I'd have to keep bone stock because of the value of it. That would just, I don't think that'd be much fun. especially to get real picky where they get up there and they, it has to be the correct factory sticker, logo, and all that shit. I don't know. I couldn't do it. Same reason I don't collect pyro, because I know that it would get out of control. Damn. 92 Ferrari. Yeah, that's cool. My family's got like a Geo Metro and maybe a pickup truck in their collection. Couple motor scooters. Maybe a bicycle or two. That's what we got in the family collection. A Ford Explorer that sounds like it's running off of a coal boiler or something when you start it. That thing it sounds like it's steam powered, man. I swear. No, I don't have any skateboards anymore, man. I don't do any shit like that. Not in these days, but I do remember those days. But I never could skate. I tried. Something I could not do. I can roller skate, but I never could skateboard. Snowboard, I used to do that. I could never do the skateboard for some reason. Sure as hell wasn't going to wear them skate punk clothes they had back in the day. That shit was ridiculous. MC Hammer pants and shit. I ain't gonna go out there looking like no fool. Water ski. Yeah, I always wanted a water ski, but my God, I don't think I'd use it enough to buy it. I don't think anybody uses them enough to buy them. I think it's like a hot tub. You think it'd be cool, but you don't really use it. For me, living right by a lake, though, I'd probably drive the shit out of it. Poo pants. Who in the hell's got poo pants? I got that 300 King Quad and stuff like that I'm working on, man. Good Lord, boat motors and boat repairs and shit like that's expensive as hell, man. You still didn't make no money? Because I know they charge a shit ton. Oh, cool, Night Shane. Appreciate it, bro. I want to start streaming my Hearthstone. You've seen that game? You know that game, Night Shane? I'm trying to get to the legendary rank. I've got the cards. Maybe I can hit a luck streak and get there. As far as I've gotten so far is 16th in ranked play. I want to get in the top 10, damn it. Hey, Pyro dude, if I send you some carburetors or some 300s, could you rebuild them for me? I can't. Little parts and stuff like that and me don't get along. They're just set and stuff like that. You know how corrosive the gas and stuff is. They probably need new diaphragms and just a rebuild kit, more or less. Maybe jet them up a little bit. I got 2 of them that needs it pretty bad, man, for real. If you wouldn't mind, I clean them up and everything like that before I send them, Ow. But if I take them apart, I haven't had good results. First time I've done it, I put it back in, idled too fast, even adjusting air screws, so something wasn't right. Second time, the floats got stuck or some bullshit. I don't know. I just don't have the patience for the small stuff. That, I can't see it without my glasses now. That one 300's been setting for a couple of years. Started every now and then though. Oh shit. That's the big one. Oh shit, the big one. Oh God. No man, I tell you what, living next to a river and a lake, I don't fish at all anymore. That's crazy. Oh, you talking about the vacuum slide carbs that they put on like the T20 bayous and stuff like that? They're not made like that. I know the ones you're talking about. They do have a diaphragm and shit on the back side. I don't know, man. I don't know much about carburetors. I really don't. These carbs seem to need rebuilt quite a bit. And for some reason, they're expensive too. Even for a four-wheeler that old, that carburetor's still like $300, which is ridiculous. Now, the four-wheeler's got a really good engine, really good transmission, transfer case, everything like that's good. It's just for some reason, it seems like they were disassembling it. They took a lot of the bolts out. I have to reattach everything. But it starts right up, even after setting through all winter and shit. Shit. Might be the way to go then. I don't know. I just want to get it working and shit like that really good. It runs now, but it's not quite right. It's getting too late at high RPMs now. Like when you start rounding out third, fourth gear and stuff like that, it's hitting a dead spot in the carb. That's the issue that I'm having right now. All right, Kiwi, take it easy. Thanks for joining us. Be safe down there. I want you to mail me a kangaroo. One of the little ones. FedEx that shit. A wallaby, maybe. They'd be cool. They'd be a good pet. They're cute as hell. Choke enrichment circuit. It's got a manual cable choke. You know, you can move it there on your throttle arm and stuff like that to close and open it. I don't think it's automatic, so I don't think it's that. But it's just like it's not gaining power in its power band more or less. It's hitting a dead spot. Almost like it's running fuel starved or something. Like it's not pumping enough into the bowl to feed it. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Might be a fuel pressure issue. I don't know. That's because it's dead. It's not dead. Yeah, it does. Burning too rich. I know my brother, since he fucked with his carburetor, it smells really strong of gas behind it. Mine not so much. My carb's straight. My carb's more straight on mine than his. Me and my brother's got the same four-wheeler. Damn. I get it figured out. I haven't really fooled with it yet. But it shouldn't be too hard. And then we got one that we need to replace the rings and everything on because it runs like a champ. That four-wheeler start right up in it right now, man. But that summit leaves a cloud behind it like you would not believe. Environmentalists cry every time we start it. All over the world, they cry. Huh. I'll have to look into that pyro, dude. No, I haven't seen it. 627. Sweet. Can't tell you. Well, guys, I'm going to have to get the fuck off here. It's getting too late. I'm going to have to go crawl into my recliner for the evening. I've done remodeled my pyro cave too much today. Thank you guys for coming in here and joining me. Pyro dude, you have fun with your nephew and stuff, man. I have no idea, bro. It's hard to tell. But I'm going to shut her down for tonight. I appreciate all of you, XL Fireworks, Georgia Pyro, all you guys, man. Stop by anytime and talk to us. Farted. Hell no. If I farted, I'd be bragging about it, man. You wouldn't have to find it out secondhand. I'd be like, yeah, check that shit out. But you guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves.